And good morning, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. The last video I said I was going to be working on discussing immigration, and I'm still working on that. It's very detailed. It's a lot of work, but I just figured right now I just spit some facts right now, talk about what's going on. So my first thing is first. Nancy Pelosi goes after the left of the left party. What the fuck kind of fuckery? What is that? I'm trying really hard not to curse, but what's that? How do you go after the left part of the left party? Can can somebody please explain this to me? What is she thinking? You're going after AOC. AOC, seriously, do you not want the Latin vote? And I'm not saying that AOC holds that much power to where every Latin person is going to listen to her. Of course, you have some Latin people who are Spanish people who are conservatives or who are centrists who maybe don't believe in AOC's message, and that's perfectly fine. However, just the fact that she's a 29-year-old Latina, the youngest congresswoman, like, that's a lot. The fact that she's Latina, like, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot for us. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna go after the left side. I don't understand this. Like, what is Nancy Pelosi thinking? Like, this is why people say that she's a weak leader. Nancy Pelosi is a very weak leader. She's a disgrace to the Democratic Party. I don't know why she's the leader. Like, she does everything Trump wants her to do. She doesn't fight back. She thought because she clapped, like, the way that she did, like, that it meant something. It meant absolutely nothing to people like me who care about policy, who care about the future. Like, that, I don't care for how you clap. I don't care if you're throwing shade. Like, that doesn't mean anything to me. What are you trying to put forth? What's your message? What's your goal? Like, seriously, what is Nancy Pelosi's goal? For real, I really would love to know what is she thinking of? Like, why is she thinking that attacking the left side of the left party? By the way, this is not like she's attacking a right wing person. No, she's attacking the left side of the left party, and she's agreeing with Donald Trump. She's basically saying, "Oh, Mike Pence promised us that we're going to whatever we want is going to happen this, that, and the third." No, it's not. Are you kidding? Like, is she kidding? Like, she's really trusting the word of Mike Pence, out of all people. Like, you don't trust Mike Pence, and you don't trust Donald Trump, and you don't trust anybody who's in that administration. I'm sorry, you just don't. You don't trust Kellyanne Conway. She's a disgrace too. I don't get it. So, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quickly, and I wanted to actually touch base with Trump, talking about Trump. Excuse me, my bustelo, yes, God. But I wanted to talk about Trump and just get something out there. So, Trump released a tweet saying that what is it? This is the first time in 51 years that drug prices actually went down. 51 years, the first time. I'm just trying to make sure I got my facts correct. Yes, the Lord. But he's saying that it's the first time in 51 years. Some 51 years. No president has ever done this. In 51 years, it's remarkable. He must be a god. Yes, God. But what happens? What? Like, just take a wild guess as to what happened. Bernie Sanders came and was like, pump your brakes, my dude. That's not the truth. Stop lying to the American people. Because Donald Trump has this thing where he just lies. Like, he has no self-control. He just lies and lies and lies and lies. And I mean, it's one thing to not do anything like Nancy Pelosi. Like, she's not doing anything. But then there's another thing to lie. Like, at least Nancy Pelosi isn't lying. At least, not that I know of. Like, she straight up does not like the left side of the left party. So she straight up, like, she'd rather. Sorry, going back to Nancy Pelosi for a second. I think Nancy Pelosi would rather see Trump win again than actually have a true progressive in office. Ja, I said it. I have to say it because that's the truth. She would rather have Trump win again than have a true progressive in office. Like, it's crazy. It's unbelievable. Anyway, going back to Donald Trump's tweet. 51 years, pharmaceutical company. Prices are actually down. Ooh, wow. Let me put on my glasses. Just God, because she can't see right now. She wants to read her facts correctly. Sorry for the glare. But, so he actually hires Alex Azar, someone whose job it is to actually raise the prices of prescription drugs. Like, that's his job. His job is to raise prices. That's what he does. That's Alex Azar's job. That's what he's supposed to do. So you hire him, right? And now you're saying that the prices have actually lowered. You hired somebody whose job it is to raise prices in the pharmaceutical industry. That's who you hired, and that is why you are saying that drug prices are lower. It's the lowest that it has been in 51 years. Like, are you kidding me with this? So then, again, who comes back with the backslap? Boop, 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 boop. Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders comes out, and he releases a tweet, and it says, there were 96 price increases for every cut in 2018. 96 price increases. 96 price increases in just 2018. I'm not even talking about when Barack Obama was president. I'm not talking about Bill Clinton or George Bush or whoever else. I'm talking about in 2018, 96 price increases. Like, is that insane, or is that insane? Like, this is why people are dying. This is why people want universal health care. This is why. And then Bernie Sanders goes on to say, drug prices increased 10.5% in the past 6 months. 6 months. Donald Trump has been president. Like, I throw up a little bit in my mouth when I say that because he's disgusting. But drug prices has increased 10.5% in the past 6 months. Does this not mean anything to anybody? Is this not sinking in to the Conservative Party? I find it strange how the Conservative Party and centrists, not all centrists, but most, they don't want universal health care. They're like, oh my God, we should not have to pay for immigrants, and we should not have to pay for people who don't want to work, and this, that, and the third. My thing is like, but you're saying that unemployment is the lowest it has ever been. And it dropped to what, 3.6? That's under the unemployment rate in America? 3.6 is the unemployment rate in America, right? So who are all these people who aren't working that you're talking about? That's what I want to know. Who are all these people that you're talking about that aren't working? There are 41.3 million immigrants in America. There are 11.3 undocumented immigrants in America. Immigrants still pay taxes. Believe it or not. Yes, God, yes they do. Get your facts straight. Stop acting like they don't pay taxes, because they do pay taxes, and they don't even reap the rewards of paying taxes. They're so scared that they're going to be deported that they just leave it as is, and they don't complain about it. And it's just funny that people are like, oh, immigrants this, immigrants that. But immigrants are doing the jobs y'all don't want to do. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all not going to be a maid. Y'all not going to do that. You don't want to fix cars. You don't want to do construction for $8 an hour. These people are trying to make the best of a bad situation. And I get it. Asylum. So they're trying to seek asylum, and they're trying to become citizens in a legal way, and the way you do it legally is seeking asylum. That's how they're trying to do it, and I'll get in the next video I make about immigration, I'll tap into that. But there's a legal way to do it and a illegal way to do it. And it's, like I said, it's sad that people are just thinking that immigrants don't pay taxes and they shouldn't get health care and this, that, and the third. No, they should. They pay taxes. They have the right to get health care. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so going back to Bernie's statements. And the last thing Bernie said was, prices of 104 drugs rose by 13.1% over the last week. Not 6 months, not 2 years, not a year, a week. Drug prices, 104 drug prices have rose in the past 13.1%. They've rose 13.1% in the past week. This is why people are dying again. This is why they can't afford their insulin shots. This is why they can't afford their chemo. This is why people are dying in America. And it's sad that people really don't get that. It's so sad. I just wanted to really put out this video to let everybody know that yes, I'm still, I'm keeping in touch with what's going on. Excuse me, out there in politics and stuff. I don't really want to touch on entertainment. It's something that's being said, and people are really in their feelings about it. I choose, for this channel at least, to stay out of it. I've already said what I had to say on social media about the Little Mermaid being African American. Ariel being African American, not the Little Mermaid. Ariel, the character Ariel, being African American, and people took it the wrong way. Whatever, it is what it is. But again, this is for political reason. This channel is for a political channel. It's not for entertainment. I have been asked what is my feelings on that whole situation, and again, I'm not gonna tap into it with this channel. Again, if you go on my Facebook, you'll see what I said about Ariel being African American and just wanting our own characters. It has nothing to do with excuse me, having a black mermaid. That wasn't it at all. My thing was just having our own character. Why does Ariel have to be black? Why can't we have, I don't know, a mermaid who's black but Lisa? Or why can't we call her like Danielle? Like, why does it have to be Ariel? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a hand-me-down, and I just don't want that. That's why I made the comment that I made about us having our own, not having hand-me-downs. And I think people really took that another way, and that's not where I was going with that at all. And I don't understand what is so harmful about wanting something original. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, that's what's going on so far this week in politics. And I know there's a lot more that's happening, but again, because there's so much, excuse me, the glare. And again, because there's so much that is going on, and there's so much that's happening in politics right now. It's hard to just keep up, but I got you. Anyway, deuces.